Hey guys, and welcome back to J.Carmels kitchen. You know I'm excited to see you, and we're making some churros today. I am so happy because when I lived in Miami, I always got churros and I could find them everywhere. And now that I'm in Michigan, Shari did give me a little tip of where to locate them. So I'm happy about that. But this time I'm gonna make my own. The only important thing with churros, when you're making it, you wanna make sure you have a star tip. Now, I'm going to give you some other insight. This is my very first time doing this, so we're doing it together and we're going to figure it out, okay? But I'm going to see if you could do it without a star tip for those that do not have one, and we can see how it comes out. But, you know, the churro has the lines on the side. That's like the authentic look of it, so we want to make sure we have that, all right? So let's get started. So making churros, everything is literally on the stove. I already added my 6 tablespoons of butter in the pot. If you see, I think you can see that's already melting. And then we're gonna add 1 cup of water, the sugar, and the salt, and bring it to a boil. Now that the solution is at a complete boil, we're gonna add in the flour and stir immediately. Look at how it looks doughy. All right. Gonna cut that down, the heat down. You want to make sure all the flour is just incorporated in there, okay? I'm only gonna let this cook for probably like 30 more seconds, and then we're gonna move to a bowl. Now that it's off the stove, I just add it to a bowl. I'm gonna use my handheld mixer. Just as it's cooling down, I'm gonna mix it a little bit, and then I'm gonna add the vanilla and the eggs. So let's do this. See the texture? It's a little doughy, and it's gonna change completely once we add all this. So guys, as you see, it's super thick, but it's not as doughy as it was. And now we're gonna add, let me remove this. You guys do not wanna know what happened to me right before we started. I almost lost my fingers. Now the dough is much smoother now, but you can see it's not as doughy. It was like Play-Doh. Now it's like just dough, not Play-Doh. That makes sense. Trying to describe this texture, but it's silkier than what it looked like. And as I was doing this, I had my oil on and I put it on high. And then once we add it to the piping bag, we're gonna add her right to the oil. It's super doughy. You're gonna add it to the piping bag. Okay, so I most definitely had to practice because the oil was so high. Make sure your oil is on medium or just a little slight lower, like a low medium. And you don't have to have the star tip, but like I said, it's the traditional look of it. And make sure you have scissors to make sure you cut the dough because it's so thick, okay? Now we're gonna add her. So you're just gonna squeeze her down in the oil. See that? Whatever length you want to do, and then you have to cut it off. So we're going to add a couple. And as you see, they brown very quickly, so you want to make sure you remove it. So now that they're out of the pan, they are, as you see, this one's a little dark, but I have some lighter ones once I kept going. and it's soft. You could tell it's soft inside, but you want to make sure. I have a sugar and cinnamon combination here. When you take them off, you want to put them on a pan just so the oil drains out, but then you want to put them immediately in the sugar. Okay? And just flip them all around and have a sugar coating party. Now that I finished adding the sugar and cinnamon combination, look at this churro. Oh my goodness. Look at the texture. Like I said, you could pipe it in. Just make sure you have a scissor for it with a regular piping bag. But the star tip just makes it, that traditional look, which I love. And let me break it apart for you. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm going to taste it because I don't want to wait. The dough, the cinnamon, the sugar, everything that churro has is so simple. And this recipe only took about, 30 minutes? So quick. The only thing that I want you to take back is make sure the oil is at medium or medium low. You put it in there, and it only takes at least 30 to 45 seconds to cook. The dough, when you look inside, it's done. So you don't have to worry about any of that. 30 to 45 seconds. Make sure it's golden brown and it's ready to go. Let me know exactly how this recipe worked out for you. Make sure you like, share, and comment below. I love you guys so much and enjoy.